Hello and welcome everyone. It is time for Jim Comics Top Picks for New Comic Book Day this upcoming Wednesday, March 30th, 2022. Yes, we are almost through March already. Where has 2022 gone? I don't know. It is Saturday the 26th today. Again, this week I'm a little late getting this out. I'm really trying to get these out on Fridays, but the last couple of weeks stuff has just crept up on me and I couldn't do it. So I hope everybody got the books they wanted this past week. I'm going to show off a couple of those. I got a bunch of, obviously I'm going to show you my picks for this week. I'm going to show you some stuff coming down the road that's available for June now. I want to give you a heads up though, spoiler alert, a couple of the books coming out this Wednesday, March 30th. I have images for them and I'm going to show them when I'm talking about the books. So if you don't want to be spoiled, you know, have your comics reading spoiled for this Wednesday coming up, then turn it off. But I just want to give everybody a fair warning that there's a couple books in there that are looking pretty good. So I just want to touch on some of the stuff I did pick up this past week. I got Ghost Cage #1, and man, I got the last copy on the shelf. I'm so glad I got that. I haven't read it yet. I plan on reading that tonight. I got my Avengers 53, the second print, and as you see in the background, I got second prints. I know most of you by now know this, but years ago when I started doing these videos, I can't believe it's been almost 5 years since I started doing these videos, I used to recommend all these multiple printings. People keep sending me messages, why are you recommending these multiple printings? Well, if you haven't clued into that by now, I don't know what to tell you. So anyways, I got my Star Wars Darth Vader #21, the Moff Gideon cover. Man, I love that cover. And it's funny, you know, I think I'm the only guy in the world who hasn't watched Breaking Bad. And I went and watched some of the clips online, and I saw, Giancarlo, I can't remember, I'm so bad. I know you guys can, people have reminded me already. Anyways, it's his death scene where he gets, the guy blows up his wheelchair, and he comes out of the room, and you think he's all good, and then you see half his face is blown off. That's a cool looking scene. I got to watch that series. I got my Dr. Aphra #19, the Bo-Katan cover, and I know Absolute Venom, I gave him a shout out last week. I'm giving him a shout out again because he made a really good point that, and I read this, there's some really good stuff coming in this series. I don't know where it's going, but pay attention to Dr. Aphra. If you haven't got that on your pull list, you might want to look into that one. And I did get my We Have Demons. I'm about halfway through that. I started reading that today. I got cover A, cover B, that really nice jaw cover. Man, I love his stuff. And then I got the foil too. I don't know if that's going to show up. Yeah, I guess that shows up okay. So I got all those. But yeah, it was a good week for books this past week. Man, there was some good stuff that came out. So I'm going to get into what I'm looking at this week. But before I do that, there's, as you know, I don't recommend a lot of exclusives. But there's a lot of hype around this Twig that's coming out. Black Sable Comics, I have never ordered, or sorry, Black Saber Comics, I've never ordered from them. But they've got a Twig exclusive. There's only 250 printed. You also get, with that, you get a regular comic, A, B, or C cover, or a 1 for 10, a 1 for 25, a 1 for 50, or a 100, which is, I've never heard of that. Never heard of a shop doing that before. So that's pretty awesome. If you're into Twig and you're looking for an exclusive, that may be a place you want to look, just because, you know, you may order, you're going to get the exclusive plus either a regular cover or, like I say, one of the incentive covers. So that's, I've never heard of a shop doing that before, but anyway, I just thought that was really cool. So Again, I've never ordered anything from them, so I don't, I'm not affiliated with them, but anyways, but I really like that. It's a pretty good deal. This week coming out, we've got some good stuff. And again, before I get into it, reminder, spoiler alert for some of these, so I'm not going to stop it and remind you before I get to it. So anyways, Batman Beyond, the White Knight #1 is out this week. Only 2 covers, and I really like that for Sean Murphy because he only does the A and B covers. The B covers on this one, to be quite honest, I've looked at a few of the issues. They're not the greatest. I'm going to show you some of the ones from his original Batman the White Knight. That was, he had some really nice covers in. Like the cover for B for issue #2 with the Joker on there was just awesome. And then, of course, you had #3 with the Neo Joker. Well, technically, that's the first appearance of Neo Joker, but I love that cover. And then 4 had the Neo Joker on the cover, so I think the covers for the original run were better, but the point of all this is Batman Beyond the White Knight looks really good. At some point, this is a third series now of White Knight. Murphy's kind of created, it's called the Murphyverse. It's kind of a slang for what he's doing. At some point, if DC's smart, they're going to do a series or a movie based on that. So pay attention to these books. I've said that right from the beginning. I think those are great. So anyways, that is out this week. Looks like you get a new Robin in there, so worth picking up for sure. Also from DC, Shadow War Alpha #1 is out. You got 3 covers, A, B, and C. Cover A is a John Boy Myers cover, and it looks really nice. I really, out of all of them, that looks to me is the best one. It's cover A is what I usually get. So that is the one I'm trying to get. It's a nice cover. Like I say, there are 2 other covers for that one. So that's it from DC. From Boom Studios, and kind of going back to indies for just a second, you got Something is Killing the Children, #21. You got a bunch of covers from this. You got your regular cover A. The interesting ones for this, they're going full on 90s here, folks. Cover B and C looks like they're die-cut covers. Cover B cover B and C are basically the same image, but cover C has blood on her, kind of splattered on her face. Cover B doesn't. So if you're into those are nice ones to get. Like I say, this reminds me so much of the 90s with all the die-cut covers. But Something's Killing Children, as you know, that's been a great series. Moving on to Marvel, Amazing Spider-Man #93 this week. This is one you're going to really want to get. There's 3 covers, A, B, and C. Also a 1 for $25 for this. If you got the 1 for $25 ordered for this one, you're going to be pretty happy, because Ben Reilly becomes Chasm in this one, or Chasm, I guess is probably how you pronounce it. So I'm going to show you a couple images from the book. So you got the page where he's pulling on this kind of this hood thing. And then on the last page, splash page, as Marvel usually does, is you get him as Chasm. So Amazing Spider-Man '93 is one you want to pick up this week for sure. At least try to get cover A. If you got, like I say, if you got the 1 for $25 pre-ordered and you got it for a good price, good on you, because that's going to be a good one. Immortal X-Men #1. There's a bunch of covers for this one. They're launching X-Men again. Always worth grabbing these when they first launch. It's at least the first story arc, which is what I'm doing. I'm just doing cover A, but it looks like a really good one to get. I mean, X-Men are great. If it's done, I should say that, I should caveat that. If it's done right, it'll be a good one to get. So, Iron Fist #2, out this week. 2 covers, A and B. I'm not sure if there's any incentives. I didn't look into that, but anyways, 2 regular price covers for sure. And I know a while back, issue #9 for Swordmaster, everybody was hyping on this because it was Lin Feng's first appearance, and everybody thought he was going to be the new Iron Fist. Turns out it wasn't. It was Swordmaster. But lo and behold, who shows up on the last page of issue #2? You'll see it on the screen. Lin Feng. So if you got issue #9 of Swordmaster, yeah, good on you. So, again, I told you there's spoilers coming in this. Miles Morales #36, got a bunch of covers for that one. Do we get Billy in this one? I don't know, but hey, I got issue 35. I'm getting 36, 37, 38, 39. I'm getting them all because this story arc we got going looks really, really good. It's one of those ones that's going to be a good one to have. So, yeah, I hope you got 36 on your pull list this week. So that's it for books this week. My picks this week, boy, Batman Beyond the White Knight #1. That is a good. I think that's a great one to get. Amazing Spider-Man '93. Ben Reilly becomes Chasm. Iron Fist #2 because Lin Feng shows up in there, and honorable mention for Miles Morales 36, just because I don't know if Billy Morales is showing up in this. But if not, the story's leading right into it, so it's going to be definitely a good one to get. While we're on the subject of comic, well, obviously we're on the subject of comics, but Jorge Jimenez posted today. I'm going to show an image, and he says punchline ? And then there's 2 images, and the next image is a scene from the movie with Batman standing behind the interview glass for like an interview room in a police station. I have not seen the movie yet, so I don't know who's sitting in the interview room there, but it looks like it's Matt Reeve retweeted this. It's kind of in a different language. I'm not sure if that's Spanish or what it is, but It says no more questions, period, just the punchline. And of course he has a picture of punchline. So is he referencing the punchline potentially could be coming down the road, or is this just him playing on because somebody brought up punchline? I don't know. I just thought it was really interesting because Jorge Jimenez is the artist who drew punchline. So pretty cool. June comics, these are ones that are available to order now. A lot of these I've talked about. I'm just going to run through them real quick so you're aware of what's available to pre-order. Mandalorian #1 is up for pre-order now. June 22nd that comes out. Get that on your pull list. Star Wars 25, that comes out June 1st. Definitely get that one on your pull list. Miles Morales and Moo Girl one-shot. Peach Momoko cover, that comes out June 1st. That is going to be a smoking hot. It is a great cover. Peach Momoko does a ton of covers, as you know, but that's one of her better ones. So make sure. I know Melvy, who I was in his chat. I got to speak about Melvy for a sec. I love that guy. I have not ever really chatted with the guy, but I was in his chat on his latest his live video there last night, and he sent me the link. He wanted me to come on, and I just couldn't do it. I'll be honest, I was sitting in my lazy boy chair under a blanket watching it on a video or on my iPad, and oh man, I would have had to go. Yeah, no, it was a bad night for me. So I couldn't do it. I'll definitely have some rye next time though, Mel. Anyways, he mentioned this Peach Momoko cover probably a month ago. He saw an image of it. Man, I love that cover, so that's one to get for sure. I'm going to try and be on a show in the near future. Miles Morales 39, that one comes out June 15th. Again, just get Miles on your pull list is all I can say, but that one comes out. I mentioned The Ward by Kevin Scott. That's a new series he's launching. It's a 4-part miniseries. Comes out June 15th. That looks like a good one. Daredevil #1. They're relaunching the series, but it is written by Chip Zdarsky. So June 8th, that comes out. Get that on your pull list. Amazing Spider-Man #6. I posted about this one. Comes out June 22nd. You'll see an image on the screen. The Sinister Adaptoid comes together. So it's basically the Sinister Six all in one character. I don't know if that's... I don't know what's going on with that. But anyways, kind of interesting. So had to talk about those. So one book I want to talk about, I did my Star Wars High Republic video a little while back, and I mentioned a bunch of books in there that are really good books. This one I did not mention because technically it's not part of the High Republic series, but the character Deva Lompop, now I know you're going to hear the name, Lompop sounds like lollipop and multicolored hair and whatever, like disregard it. You'd be foolish to do that because this character has some real legs. There's 3 regular covers for this one. There's cover A. This is cover B, which has her on the cover. Cover A has Boba Fett, and then cover B has Deva Lompop with Boba Fett. Cover C has Jabba the Hutt on the cover. This one's got all 3. And then there is a 1 for 25 with her on the cover as well as a second print, which you'll see on the screen. Character design of her, which is a low print run. I really recommend that one too. So of those covers, of those 5 covers, I recommend the cover B, which is this one, the 1 for 25, and the second print. Those are, and obviously cover A is a really good. I mean, any of them are good. Cover A is good as well. Cover C, yeah, I don't know, but if that's all you can get, find it. But don't, again, go look in the back issue bins. Try to hunt that down if you can. I know this came out July of last year, so it's been out for quite a while. And I know a lot of people talked about this and are specking on this character and everything else. But the really interesting thing is she's a bounty hunter, a mercenary, she's a badass character. She can, anyways, she's been around. The thing that's really cool is she's been around from the High Republic era all the way up to the Imperial Age. So she spans the whole, pretty much the whole High Republic right through Boba Fett, Skywalker, everything, like ABY. She's after Battle of Yavin. So this is a character, if you're not, if you haven't got that book or one of the books that I just mentioned there, make sure you hunt it down and pick it up. Because she has some real legs, because she could potentially show up in the High Republic series or movie, whichever they're doing, likely a series. She could show up in the Obi-Wan series. She could show up in the Boba Fett series. She could show up in a number of stuff, and at some point she will, because she's a cool character and a badass. So right now, these books are literally cover price. Try to get those if you haven't got them. If you can find the 1 for 25, this cover B, or the second print, pick those up as soon as you find them. The cover A is still a really good one to get if you can. I don't have cover A, but I did get 3 at cover price. I got those coming. And I also have the second print coming, which I got at cover price too. So I only got the cover B at the time. I don't know what I was thinking, but hey, last year was a bad year for me. So anyways, I had to leave you on that. But actually what I want to leave you on, there's been a lot of memes about wives and husbands buying comics, and I got my wife actually sent me this one, which you see on the screen today. And oh man, I busted out laughing when I saw it, because I get that down near every Wednesday when I go to the comic store, and I get the look from her. So any of you out there that are married, you know what I'm talking about. So anyways, folks, there you go. Try to pick this Star Wars Bounty Hunters Jabba the Hutt up if you haven't got it. Man, that's a good one. Happy hunting this coming Wednesday. There's some good books again. Talk to you later in the week. Bye for now.